okay. Say what? Oh, that didn't turn out too well. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sloth in the building. Mm-hmm. Dang. I am behind time. I thought that it was still morning time, and it is definitely not. It is actually 12:48, and I don't know why I'm shocked. It seems like today gonna be one of those days where the time gonna roll by, and I don't want it to roll by, but it's already rolling by. But with that being said, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the time it is where you at. Don't know what time you're gonna actually watch this, but it's afternoon time over here, as I just said. I don't know if YouTube picked it up, but I didn't even know that it was afternoon time. I thought it was still morning time. That's how long I've been up. I thought it was still morning. And I got sidetracked about doing some little work that I need to do. And then I just had a little fun while trying to make a little bag. I didn't even check to see how much I made, but I just got off of a live screen casting. If you want to check it out, you can check it out. I'll be sure that you will. We're going to make sure that we pray for it to be in the algorithm so that it can reach you. But we just had a little fun, honey. I just had a little fun. I don't know about you, but I think I did see two likes. Two people did enjoy watching it, so that's cool. Hopefully, and then put some in your ballpark for you to hit the ball at the park and get a bag if you can, okay? Because a lot of y'all may got some skills playing some games, and I just got hip not too long ago. Within the last 2 months, I figured out there are apps, legit apps, where you can cash out and win money. One of which I already did is called Just Play, and I am going to do Just Play today because I just need to play so I can get me some more money to add into my pocket. So there's some things that I got to purchase, honey, and I'm gonna get it by all means necessary. You hear me? It may not want to hear it, but guess what? For those who watch it, you're gonna hear it. If you don't want to hear it, guess what? It's a good thing about having power and control because you have the power to control your choices and decisions, baby. If you don't like what you see, all you got to use is to flip it a finger and get on scrolling. What's up? Good afternoon. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, we need to start doing just that. When we come across content on this platform, we as the people, what we need to do, we need to learn how to keep our mouth closed. In this case, keep our fingers closed, keep our thoughts to ourselves. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. I don't know if your mama, your daddy, your granny, your uncle, your sister, your cousin, your brother, hopefully somebody would have told you that. Somebody told me that one time before, but I ain't paying no mind and I had to find out the hard way. Sometimes you ain't got to always got to say something because sometimes it's better to leave it unsaid. I'm learning that and I'm 32 years old. I be hard headed sometimes, but there was a message within that. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, do not show your true colors if you really showing yourself, especially online. But let me just say, we live in a fantasy world, honey, where people are not really showing themselves. And if they do show themselves, there's some bold souls that got a nerve to come into somebody's chat and say something. Because all I'm gonna say is, hello, fan. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for having all eyes on me. Thank you for minding my business. Thank you for doing what you're doing now. Just because I want to get back on the topic of projections, honey. I got two videos, one of which is already set for you guys to watch at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kanisha Lachey QueenDom will be having a long, when I say a long video, this is one of the longest videos I've done in a while. 40 plus minutes, but it is actually 40, but I'm gonna say 40 plus seconds. 40 plus minutes and some seconds. And I did that just to test the spirit in a sense because I do have my analytics. I look at my analytics and I see how much of videos people watch. But I said, let's test the spirit with this one because everybody think that, stuff got to start off all wet, which I should. If I want to keep the people captivated and gravitated towards me, I need to be coming with a bang as soon as I come in. But sometimes it don't be like that. If I'm going with the flow, it may start off a little dry. It kind of gives me Tina Turner vibes with one of her introductions to her songs. We start off. I ain't gonna say how she said it. I'm gonna say it my way because this is Queendom and I got to be me. But I'm gonna start off a little slow. It still may end up being slow, but baby, we're gonna end up getting on the flow. So that 40 plus minute video, I do suggest that you go and go ahead and hit the like it like. I think I got 2 likes already because folks have said the thumbnail. I learn how to captivate your attention, honey. Let me just say that's gonna be in the clip, but that's gonna be later on in the video because we're gonna start off talking about a little bit of this, talking about a little bit of that. We're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be talking about, but we, me, myself, and Kanisha, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things that I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna want to relate to, but you can find some relation to it if you watch it in full. And then in this case, if you do got something to say, go ahead and say it. Let me show you the power that I have control over within. Your comment may stay up in the comment section, or maybe we just may toot it and boot it, get it on up out the way. But yeah, today is a good day. It is Wednesday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's hump day, halfway through the week. Halfway through the week, halfway through the week, and yeah, we halfway through the week, honey. And you happy about it? You glad about it? Good. I'm happy and glad for you. I'm happy and glad for you. You got something going on in your life? Good. You're being productive. Stay productive and do what you need to do so the things that you want done can get done by you and through the grace of God if you do serve the Lord, okay? And if you serve somebody else, that's your business, all right? That's your business. Do you. Let me fire it back up because we went out. Yeah, we went out. God made me a little bit of money today, so that's a good thing. Got some things I gotta pay. Got some things that I gotta do. Got some. I was there to say that word that I'm sick of saying, and then with that being said, I got a video that I did watch. A sister girl just popped up on my feed, and it says that we gotta stop trying to figure stuff out. And I'm just so when I do get so excited, I'm gonna be so excited to hear what she has to say and what the Lord has placed upon her tongue to speak unto myself, okay? Because I've been saying I'm tired of doing figurations, honey. I don't like doing the math, but I need to do more spiritual multiplication because the spiritual multiplication do add up. I've seen it in my life here and then sometimes it just be at a standstill, it's stagnation, and I play a role. I am the one. I am the one, the reason why stuff ain't going. And then it's also a reason why stuff ain't going too. It's a collective type of thing, but it starts with me. I'm in control. It starts with me. And then I got another video that I have not put on premiere status for you yet. It's already edited. I do believe I did upload it to YouTube. It's gonna add the tags. I may put that out before, or am I gonna do it after the 5 o'clock one? Before or after? It is 12 some now. I don't know what time y'all get off. Sometimes my people work between 2 and 10. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Whatever I do, you're gonna see it. I'm gonna talk about the universe. There's gonna be a message given within, and you got to watch it in full for it to make sense. And then if you even still watching it full, if it don't make sense, it just ain't meant for you. Okay. But I'm gonna be giving a little bit of entertainment while, as I said, pushing out a message. And that message was something that I had to learn, been learning, but I really had to, it had to hit, and we're gonna see how far it hit and see if I can actually apply that. Because I'm like, I still don't understand, but I understand I don't understand, but I still don't understand because I had a whole little debacle with the universe this morning. Now let's see what's up in this chat. So we got a peekaboo. Ain't no peekaboo. Hello, you see me? I don't see you. I like watching black people in their natural habitat, just like, all right, we're not an animal, and you do that on your own time, or we're gonna boot you on out of here with that negativity. Don't know who you talking to because that ain't my name. Be respectful or get booted up out here. My name is Kanisha. It's in the channel thing, and I go by QueenDom. That's what you can address me as. If you can't do that, then baby, I'm gonna do what I just did. Welcome to the Not So Much of a Show. We're just here saying hello, hey, how you doing? And hopefully, what I came on here to do will get done, and we're gonna toot it and boot it on out if I don't like it. Okay. I don't like that neither. We're gonna boot that on now. I got time today. Nothing but time. We ain't got no watch on, but I do get the clock on the phone. We ain't got nothing but time today. We're back to that video. Stop trying to figure it out. If I don't try to figure it out, then what am I supposed to be doing? Let's just have a moment. See, this is where the self can get in the way. If I'm not figuring it out and if I ain't doing nothing, then what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? Be still. Be still in the mind, be still in your choices and decisions that you make. It be one of the ones that be kind of challenging. That it does. One minute they say be still, one minute they say move, one minute they say um, you got to make the choice. The next minute they say it just be all over the place. And I'm like, okay, what's going on is confusion, and that ain't nothing but the enemy. And then, or is it just me? I'll take it. It just may be me. I don't know. I don't know. But be on the lookout for that video when I do put it on the lookout for you to look out for. Today is a good day. This is the day the Lord has made. I'm going to rejoice and be glad in it. We should rejoice and be glad in it. He gave us another day, another opportunity, another more space to try to get it right. Here you go. Last night was challenging. Oh, yes, it was. Last night was so challenging. Let me just say that was nothing but vlog footage, but I did not even have it in my spirit to hold the phone and record because it was just too much going on. When I turned left, baby, it was just left. When I turned right, it just was not right. When I kept walking forward, my path started to straighten. But then there was just some things I'm like, dang, this is a sign. What's the sign? In this case, he who has an ear, let them hear. I couldn't hear nothing. I was a little deaf and I didn't know what to do. But the doing it got done, and it led me here. Another day, breath in my body. But I'll be glad when he figure out what needs to be done. And I'll be glad when I get the ear to hear yet once again so that I can get about the situation. Once again, I'm going to direct you to be on the lookout for that universe video. I want somebody that has something to say. Like, I want you to have something to say. I want you to use your power within your fingers in this case. And as I said, I'm going to use the power within mine to toot it and boot it. Something always came out. I don't wait. Trying to figure it out. But they said, don't figure it out. But then 1 minute they said, figure it out. What do I do? But what I can see, the more that I try to figure it out, the more stuff don't be working. Hence, my plans that I have, sometimes your plans you have, they don't always be aligned with God's plan, honey. Even though we thinking about doing, oh, I ain't never seen you before. Now that is a beauty. But what are you? A tan bird. What kind of bird? Is you an owl by chance? I ain't never seen no tan bird before. I really haven't. No, take that back. I have seen a tan bird before. Literally, the bad boy is tan. You don't see too many. Well, I don't see too many tannies. I see the black, gray. Yeah. Hmm. And you hawking. That's a tan one. What kind of bird would that be, tan? Excuse me. I can't think of the National Geographic. I can't get it. But yeah, now you're gonna make me go on Google. Anywho, so we got another one. Let's get out of here. Thank you for tuning in to me. I am so glad that I captivate your attention. You are my biggest fan. Thank you for showing up. Projections, that's what I was getting on. So that's going to be one thing that I'm going to be talking about. Let me remind you, just I don't care how old you is, I don't care if you're older than me, just in case you may need a reminder, it's a good thing to have reminders. When people come your way, honey, we got the choice to either engage in it for righteousness. We got the choice to either engage in it for negativity. Everything that come my way, I'm going to try to turn it into positivity. Let me just say, whatever your thoughts are about me, that's what you feel about yourself. I don't care how much you try to deny it or justify it. That's what it is. If you are coming at me with negativity, there is something within you that you need to work on. And thank you yet once again for coming to watch me. We're gonna keep saying it as many times as we keep on getting it. When you ain't got nothing to say, if it ain't pertaining to what's being talked about, and if it ain't on your level, if it's not given, please use your common sense if you got it. And if you don't have it, just use the little sense that you do got and keep it pushing and keep it moving. And if you ain't got nothing to do, don't come over here and doing it with me. I ain't gonna tell you to go over there and do it nobody else. But just don't do it at all because it's not cute. It's too much going on in this world, and we don't need that unnecessariness because it's really not cute. It's not cute. It's not. This is giving childlike vibes. And ain't no children supposed to be on my page. But if it is, parents, come and get your children and monitor their phone because they don't know how to work them fingers, honey. Cause yeah, that's just too much. Going on now. If it ain't nothing over here, if we ain't hitting on shit, if we ain't doing nothing, then you need to go find somebody else that is hitting on something so they can help you hit on some more of your somethingness, okay? But don't do that. But if you do, I will take the power in my hand. Say it. We're going to take that M and we're going to move it on out the way. All right? You see that M? It's smack dead right there. We're going to take that M and we're gonna move it on out the way. Hello, I do see you walking by the window. Okay, we're gonna take that in, and we're gonna move it on out the way, honey. Trust me, I do understand some things, not everything, but if you come my way with it, that's just letting it be known that I am doing something right. Very much so. I'm doing something right. Just need to get all the way to the something and really make it right so it can really add up and make some daggone sense with a S and equivalent it to a C, baby. And the C can turn into some dollar bills, y'all. Oh yeah. Okay. But I hope that you are having a great Wednesday so far. So far I am. Although as I take it back to last night, it was a rocky road, honey. Airplane or something else. You heard it? I heard it too. It was just so much going on. And don't nobody like to go to sleep at the hours when I be trying to go on and get it and get it to get comfortable as I can to lay it down. But I ended up laying it down. We just didn't get that much rest because, honey, it was cold. I mean, duh, it's wintertime where I'm at. We is in the DMV area in Virginia, preferably right about now. It be cold. But I'm thankful to God, baby. I'm making it through. So I feel like I'm a survivor. I'm not lying. When I do wake up, I be like, you know what, God, you done did it again, but you allow for this vessel to do it. So it's keeping me. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Let me just say, I don't know what I be wanting to do. Like, especially right now in this season, I am a little bit afraid to make choices and decisions, honey, because I don't want to make the wrong one. Now he already know the one that I'm gonna make, and that's for me to deal with him. But I don't be knowing what to do. I be trying to make sure that I try to do the right thing. And if the right thing get done, glory be to God for that. And if it don't get done, God, you know my heart. I didn't. Your child was a little lost. I'm trying to be found. I didn't know what to do, so I'm glad that I did decide to do something that I was kind of like about. I spoke on this in my last live screencasting video when I was playing the little games. Feel free to check out the beginning of this live so you can hear the whole backstory about Get. But I told you that I ended up downloading a Bible app, which ended up popping up on the screen. And that's going to give me a little more hopefully, it is good. What I do like about it so far, um, they gave me a scripture. Well, I'm gonna say some motivational words to read that platter with scripture, and then they do questionnaires. I love answering questions. I'm a question asking type of sister, and I love to answer them if I have an answer. And they're testing the knowledge that I do have within the Bible. And so far, I didn't got them all right. It seemed like it was too easy, but I ain't got them all right. And I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna like this. I do like a challenge, and I definitely got to keep God up in it because God got to be first. He is first in everything that I do. He's been first in everything I've been doing. I just been trying to justify it to make it fit. I'm gonna say when I was gossiping, I had him up in it. However, that is the furthest thing that he disliked doing it, but he let it work for he as long as he let it work, and then he stopped letting it work. And take it back to August. That's why he stopped my very first bag since the year of 2018. Started content creation in 2017. Been making money since 2018. And he stopped it. And he stopped it at the right time when I was really going through it. Still going through it. But we're going to get through it. In order to get through it, you got to go through it. And I'm going through it, honey. I am going through it. And then once again, directly to this universe video, I'm going to have to fire this back up again. I had to figure it out. Now I know that I am a problem when it comes to a lot of things. One thing about it, self-awareness, self-reflection, mirror reflection, walk in shadow, the shadows behind you, the shadow to the left, right of you, and in the front of you. We got to tackle those things because if you don't, it's like some of the people that I already had to move, get out the way. Babe, we got to work on some things because that's just how it got to be. Let's see what we got going on. All right, we're gonna get that on up out of there too. Cause baby, that's just ignorant to say how we gonna do that. We ain't got no money, honey. We ain't got no money. And I'll leave that just because that's cute. Keep it cute or keep it moving. One which way. And then I'm gonna tell you there was a video, I forgot which video the comment was commented under, but I had a sister girl very first comment on my channel. So I do know that I got a lot of people that's watching my videos, more new people that are watching my videos versus the people that already subscribed. Then I got a lot of casual viewers. We don't have the main subscribers tuning in. We got newbies and casuals. This chick said, how she, I'm gonna say one part. She told me next year, put God first. That is the wrong advice. Next year, I'm not promised to live, honey. Next year, put God first. No. If you're watching my content, hello newbies, hear what I'm saying. God is in everything first. I may be doing things wrong, but why would I wait till next year to put God first? No, start now because you don't know when your last day is. Just saying. So I had to boot her on out the way. So I was like, if something triggered me, I'm get it out the way. Because me, I'll go back and look at it, and then I gotta ask God, what this mean? What they said? I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that because that was just not so smart to say to me. So with that being said, do not wait to put God first. Put God first now. That's what you should do. And then, you know what? I did not do what I said. I can't upload that video yet. What, hi. Come outside and get on live instead of keep walking back and forth to see what I'm doing. We're on the phone talking. I got to re-upload that video because I did not do what I said I was going to do at the end of the video. I'm glad that I was talking. Remember to do what you said you're going to do at the end of the video. Yeah, I'm not waiting. That's just stupid. That was some folks you got to be careful who you listen to. Even me, that was just fucking stupid. Wait till next year. Wait, girl, really. I'm gonna leave it alone. But that just threw me. Wait till next year, 2026. With that being said, everybody, what we're gonna be saying, New Year's resolution ain't nothing new. Same old thing, just a different year, different time. People gonna be setting New Year resolutions when you should just be setting the resolutions throughout the year and just keep on doing it as the many years come that God gives us to live. New Year resolution, New Year's resolution. And most of the time you end up breaking the resolution the second day after you made the resolution. I ain't got time for that. Just be crazy, man. Just crazy. Let's see. I'm about to boop you. I'll leave it. You got that right. That's what I just said. Glad somebody can hear me. Glad somebody can hear me. Every broken record. Let's repeat it. Very much so. But that got me. Then I was still thinking about the four fools that told me to have a baby. What? For government assistance? When the assistance gonna be ended up cut out, you know we ain't got no government now as is. They preparing it in our face right now. The assistance gonna be cut and wiped out the way. A lot of y'all that got it right now, they gonna take that shit right on back. Just like how Tunk, Tunk, Trump then took away the daggone forgiveness of the student loans. He gonna get it though. He gonna get it. But thank you God for using him so we can see what we need to be focused on, which is God. Let me tell you, a lot of folks, I used to be one of these, a lot of folks I'm talking about, will put a little bit of trust in God. We'll believe in him for what we believe in him for, but we ain't gonna put that full surrenderance in to believe that he will do what he said do because it does seem like, okay, you sitting high looking low. I know you see what I'm going through. I know you see what I'm doing. Obviously it ain't working. So how what? It's just like that. I don't even know how to explain it furthermore. Like it just be like that sometimes. Mm. But that's where faith comes in, and then hope, and then taking it back to what she said. Don't figure it out. Faith without works is dead. But ain't having faith, figuring it out. See, I be a little lost, cause don't I got to. I got a whole lot of learning to do, honey. That's for sure. So I'm like, if I don't figure it out, then how it's gonna get figured? Cause I'm the vessel here. I and with that being said, don't let nobody tell you that you ain't doing enough. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not. I'm still gonna say the same thing. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't doing enough because you don't. They don't know what you called to do. You may not even know what the heck you called to do. So don't you dare listen to somebody that don't know your walk of life and they ain't walking in your shoes. You do what you got to do because we all don't know what we're doing. I said we all, and if you do, Is you stingy? You gonna hold out on within the information, or you gonna put a price on it and charge me? With that being said, I'm repeating some of the stuff already. I have reached out to some of my sisters in Christ. I had faith. I reached out to my sisters in Christ because I was in need of prayer. Girl, I got to pay for her prayer. I got to pray for, do you, boo, because he allowing for the word. But I got to pay you for prayer. Okay, I guess I can use that because it's not like it's all the way wrong because I can use that as my tithes because we're supposed to give our 10% or whatever how much money you make you're supposed to give that 10% back to the Lord because that's all he asking for. And if he really blessed you financially abundantly with financial abundance, then you should only abundantly give back however you choose to give back. If you tied to, hey Lord, this is what I'm giving and I pray that you receive, yeah, that one of them. This sister, $15 for prayer. I would pray over myself and work at it. $15 for a prayer, and how hers was set up. She just gonna pray behind the scenes. I would like to be included. I want to hit. I want to feel it through the screen or through the Zoom. How I really know that you gonna pray. I ain't got that much trust to put in you, honey, because I understand you get your bag, and I can't forget the fact of how social media work. Let me just say, social media, it's a blessing in disguise. It is because if you yeah if your hands, whatever work you do, and if you do it right, he gonna bless it. I didn't dead man said that work that's but he gonna bless it. But $15. So I said, all right, on to the next. I just said, keep me in your prayers. Then there was another sister in Christ. Um, she does little. She talks to people one on one, and you got to pay for that too. Ain't nothing really free. Ain't nothing free. But if you ever watched me, baby, we didn't gave out freebies. The only reason why we did give out freebies is for the first go around me giving out freebies was hoping that you see what I got to offer. And then if you feel as though it's valuable, you will put $1 to my worth. But when I put $1 to my worth, either that's too low, it's too high. Shut up. Either way, you ain't gonna pay. So hush. I'm just giving you something to say at this point. Pump your brakes. Pump them. I don't need that. I don't need it. What Jamie Foxx said after that. I don't need it. Oh, I never knew what he said after that. I think I need to find the lyrics. I don't need it. I'm gonna say keep art. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't need it. You can keep art. I done made it work. All right. Hey, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, you back. I'm gonna leave it be, but keep it cute because I ain't got nothing nice to say. Um, hold up. Yeah, these motherfucking people, put a price on it. Put a price on it. Pay for this. I understand, but damn it, girl, I thought you really could. You may can, but maybe I just ain't got that faith to sow that particular seed. With that being said, the universe. Who owns the universe? God. But let's just stick on the universe. See, the universe said, if you don't believe, you ain't gonna attract it. The universe said, remember that I said fake it till you make it? See, when I was faking it till I make it, that's when I was riding. That's when I was really aligned with the opposite side. When I was faking it till I make it, I got on here doing something I really didn't want to do, which was gossiping. I was getting my bag. I was faking it till I make it. But the moment that I started tapping into me, tell me why the shit flipped. Why did it flip? How come when I started doing right, things just went wrong? I can't, that right there be getting on my nerves. I did right. And now, now it's wrong. Let me tell you why. Because what was evil was looked at as being good, and what is good is now being looked at as evil. I was aligned with the wrong folks. That's how that was on my side. When I tell you I was getting them cash shops, really, I was getting them cash shop honeys. I was getting them blessings. And they say, oh, money ain't good money. I was getting them blessings, but the moment I tapped into myself, thank God for it, because we surely ain't going back reverting for the dollar. I don't think so. I may holler still, but it's showing me something, and maybe I'm still missing part of the something that is truly showing. I ain't got it all the way together because I can't fathom, especially now in this season when I'm in need of help. The folks ain't really helping, but you was helping me when I was doing the wrong thing. See that part? It just made me pull my hood up. Then back to the baby again. I know I got off and I'm getting back on it. Have a baby, and then the word humble. See, it be them people. How much more humbler do you want? Do you, the people, feel the sarcasticness to the screen? How much more humble do you want me to get? Girl, we outside. We homeless. We poor. We ain't already got nothing. I do not apologize that the confidence that there is there seems as though I need to be humble. No, we're just confident. You didn't have to do that, YouTube. That was very disrespectful. You didn't have to do that. You did not have to put me on pause because I said that. You're terrible. But humble, you know what I think you need to do is humble yourself and put some clothes on. Because I see the reason why you getting your views and what you doing is because you showing some skin, honey. I understand you, but you got to get what you want. Take it back to Players Club. But a baby will humble me. A baby will stress me out in this season because I'm be trying to figure it out how I'm gonna take care of me and the baby. Mm-mm. Have a baby and it'll humble you. That what she said to me. That what she have a baby. I think it'll humble you, but it is your choice. Of course, it's my choice, and I choose not to have no baby so it can humble me, and we both still be outside. Crazy. All right, that just it got me. It got me going. What else I done seen? We got an email 2 days ago. What did the email say? Pretty much the same thing. If you humble yourself, the Lord bless you. Shut up. That's what I'm. Shut up. He is blessing me. This is not the way that I want him to be blessing me. It ain't coming the way I want it, which is that financial, get out this financial hardship. Because it's a hard little ship that we on right here, honey. And then I got back to the people. I had cried out to the Lord. I was so, my tears was crying. I said, Lord, now you said that's not half not. I need to gain the understanding of that because if I don't, closed mouths does it don't get fed. So I've been opening. Hi, I need to brush my teeth. I've been opening, and the more I open, see, I guess I'm still begging. See, yeah, begging. Whether I beg or don't, see, I'm gonna tell you how the universe do work. When I be calm, cool, and collected, I see that how can I say it? Calm, cool, and collected and really give zero flying birds, FUCKS's. Then here comes somebody to want to cash at me. But the moment when I'm distraught and in need of a product or a material, I don't get it. Mm. With that being said, thank you to the two people that tapped my GoFundMe. Thank you for that much because you did because I didn't think that was gonna happen because I just feel that in my spirit that we just on a different type of time. But the people be getting on my damn nerves. I ain't lying. The people be getting on my damn nerves. Then I can't harden my heart when I see people out here in need of help. I got to still help them what I do got because I'm thinking about hey, do what he said do. Then I also got to think about the fact don't give if you ain't got it. Cause I really ain't got to give, and I do got to take care of myself. It's just one of them damn battles. Sometimes you just don't know what the hell to do. I don't be knowing what the hell to do. Cause it's like, but the people, and then the church. It seems like the church for the people that's homeless get to get locked up. Some of the churches, they don't really want the help when they got the power to help us. They can give you a voucher to go into a motel or a hotel. They even can allow for you to stay in the church. Hopefully they ain't got up in there because maybe some they got some in there and thinking folks gonna steal. Baby, I just want to lay in the church so I can get close with the Lord while you doing you doing. You can watch me on your camera. We're gonna be on our knees giving our praise to the Lord and trying to pray our way through this daggone thing. But the church, it's terrible. I went to the church the other day and I asked them, "Can I sit in here for a while so I can talk to the Lord?" They told me no, no. But y'all open and I can't. I should if I would. I did the right thing by asking. But I guess I should just walked on up in there and sat until somebody came and told me, no, you can't sit up in here. Since when they done told you, no, you can't go in church, I understand that's a business too. And I'm in the wrong business. Terrible. Can't sit in a church because I want to pray. If that ain't dumb, stupid, and slow, I don't know what is. I know what it is. I was the only brownie. I'm gonna take that, but hopefully it won't that. But I was the only brownie. I was trying to get in where I fit in, and it says "Come as you are." I was coming as I am. and I was gonna mind my business and pays me, which ain't nothing much. Shoot, the people begin on my nerves. Mm-hmm. They begin on my nerves, son. They begin on my okay, one side too low. Almost want no plastic. I already smoking enough tobacco. We don't want no more plastic. And I gotta wipe the list. I done got some on my scarf. I got to get that off my scarf, honey. Got a little queso. I got me a little something waiting. That's what I'm about to go do right now. Get back to my little grub hub. Get back to my grub hub. Get back to my grub hub. Get back to my grub. Oh yeah. Get back to my grub hub. Get back to my grub hub. I'ma get back to my grub. Oh yes I am. Got to pay the water bill first, honey. But I I would still keep on using that word. Figure it out. I need the Lord to figure it out. I need the Lord to order my steps. I need to be led to the right people. Because one thing that I know for a fact, it takes you just to open your mouth and talk to somebody because you never know who you walking past, honey. Literally says a lot of folks out and walk past, and if my immature mindset would have judged them based off of their looks, I wouldn't have received the half of the help that I got right about now. Some of the people that's funky and really just funky, and I'm funky too up here. It's dead on black night, and I'm right up in the heat. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that. I know such not ladylike. But yeah, them folks that helped me led me to places where I can go get some free food. I ain't got no free food. Well, I did get free food today, but I ain't been to the place that I've been normally going to get hey the free food. Um, I don't be going back because I need to save the little coins I do got so I can try to make some sense of it. Trying to figure out whether or not I want to invest. I need to invest some more. Invest in myself, invest in other businesses that can do some good things for the future purposes. With that being said, again, I put it in your ear. If I was minding my business and had all eyes on me, start investing into them black companies, honey. I don't care. Stop hating. Release that haterade. We need to put the money into our people, especially if they do got something on it, that it is not just a get rich quick scheme or a get rich quick scheme for the moment. Pray that it's for longevity purposes. Pray that it is aligned for, really doing some good. Put the money into the black businesses, okay? Put it there and pray that the hold up. Let me finish it before I let it out. Pray that the owner or owners that's in tied and to do the right thing for the community, because that's what this is about. Helping we the people in the community. But yeah, it's something. Now I do like that last comment, and it gave me something to say. One thing about the Lord said, we are in the world. We don't have to be of the world. Don't confine or conform to the world's ways. But because we in it, we know what's going on up in it. We know what's going on up in it. But if we are tied to God, then that's what we have to bring our godly fruits and spread them and give the gifts about here so they can keep on giving. And that didn't come out right, but I know where I want to go, but this didn't come out right. But yeah, the world is the world, but God owns the world. It's just that the man who took over the world and created these stupid rules, we, hey, we got to figure out what we gonna do. And then stay tuned with that being said for the video that I'm gonna be pushing out talking about the daggone universe. I'm trying to figure out what the hell going on with the universe. And then I wanted to really deep dive, but I said, no, we're gonna keep it short for right now. I'm gonna see how this video do. It's the fact that I look online and I just let me just say online, you can't let online fool you. Let's be real. A lot of people would sit back and look online and think that the people that they watching really got it going on because they got these views. You don't know what these people are going through behind closed doors, but open door policy through the screen, it looks like by sight they got going on, and repeating myself, you don't know what these folks are truly doing. You really don't even know who they worshiping. But then again, you do know who they worshiping if you are looking at the fruits thereof that's being produced from the daggone tree. Yeah, tell you about the sister girl that told me, um, this the sister girl with the low subscribers, but she got them views. I see what she doing, and is nothing but chaos and confusion, and everybody like it. Everybody like a little drama, honey. Whether you say you don't or not, get what? Drama sells. And then if somebody really living a life through the screen that's looking like it's a hot mess, you really gravitated. So what I can say is my life ain't really that much of a hot mess because baby, the folks ain't gravitating towards it. So that's a good thing. In comparison to the stuff that I do see online, we ain't that bad. Because I be down, I be down. I be looking, and I really want to really push out something to show what I'm trying to say. But it's like, just keep it to yourself. And then another thing too, what I had to learn. Don't waste your time trying to explain or show somebody who you are if they already made up in their mind who you are to them. Some folks, especially when I give out these messages or when I talk about the Lord, I'm only talking to those who are willing to receive. Now I can talk all day till I turn blue and black. I can talk all day, but if pretty much don't waste your time dealing with folks that don't want to hear you. And that's what another thing being said, folks, if you don't want to hear it, don't waste your time on being negative, commenting some irrational nonsense. I'm just saying, everything, every message ain't for you. And if you gonna know it, you ain't got to watch and listen. Keep it moving. That's all I got to say. Cause when I do what I do, it's only for the people who receive it. And I remember watching um it was like a short YouTube short, and it was an interview with Kirk Franklin, Ray J. I may be mixing people up, but we still gonna stay on the same page. Well, I'm gonna be on where I'm trying to get to. Kirk Franklin, Ray J, NLE Chopper. I remember Ray J asked NLE Chopper. It was a bunch of heavy hitters sitting at the table, like people who had made a name for themselves in the entertainment industry. And Ray J had asked NLE Chopper, who he didn't shaved his head off. I was like, oh, you baldy now. Asked him, do he feel as though being that he's a youngin and pretty much new into the game, do he feel as though that he can pretty much give advice or school everybody that's older than him? That's what it was at the table. And in so many words, NLE Chopper said, in so many words, not saying how he said it, if they're willing to hear what I have to say, then yeah, he felt as though he has something to offer, regardless of how old you are. And Ray J had ticked me off because I'm like, this a young dude. Yeah, he do what he do, but what he said, it rang bells. Anybody can give somebody advice, or anybody can teach somebody something at any age. It's just according to the he who has an ear or she who has an ear to hear, they're gonna receive it. Don't waste your time on talking to folks if they mean that you ain't got no value, if they think that you ain't got no worth, that they think that you can't teach them something because of how old you are or how much experience in their mind that you lack thereof. For an example, I done had so many people in my walks of life and told me in so many words, um, you not worthy, or you ain't nothing, you ain't ish, and what authority do you have? And I felt as though they felt as though I was challenging them in their position, but I ain't paying no mind because I'm like, obviously you don't know me, you don't know my life experiences, and I guess you didn't think that what I do come equipped with, that it's just so much. It's so much, and it's just so much. It is a lot when it comes to people. And with that being said, don't worry about the people. However, we are supposed to love the people. That's as much as we owe people. So let me just say, when you don't give to me, I understand you don't owe me nothing. You don't. It's only about the grace of God that He places mercy and grace upon you to give to me or anybody else. That's how it is. But don't nobody owe nobody nothing but LOVE. And then you got to know the person's love language in the daggone first place. Then
what I was saying as well too, people was trying to figure out why it was Kirk Franklin sitting at a table with Ray J and a bunch of rappers. Let me just give my take on it. Don't care who like it or not. Yes, Kirk Franklin is in the music industry. He is not a preacher, he's not a pastor, but he can give some good messages. But if you look at Kirk Franklin, not judging him, just speaking on what we see by sight, you can see his fruits. I'm just saying, and they mixed. He got some mixed fruits on his tree. You can see by the energy that he gives off. Let's just say he ain't fully aligned with God. He's straddling the fence, and that is nothing but the truth. He is. That's a righteous judgment that was just called on my end, and many others who would agree. There are a lot of people in power or of authority due to their title who you can see ain't nothing wrong with let me just say Jesus walked with the sinners. He had to do that because he was called to do that. Now we are sinners, and of course we gonna walk with sinners. But if we trying to be on the right path and not do certain things, you are not gonna be aligning yourself with certain people, especially if you know what these certain people do. And then you in the midst of doing the do, but you proclaim to be worshiping and standing for God. Some stuff is just no, is a no. And then we got these stupid people out here that's just followers of the wrong things. Yeah, 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 y'all, that's why people get on my nerves. It's one of them ones. It's just so much that can be said, and it's in plain sight. It's literally in plain sight of what's truly being done and who is truly worshiping who. It's one of them ones. But then, that being said, we can't worry about them. We can't worry about them. We can think about them. You speak on them all you want to, but you can't worry about them. Because what good am I doing and what good they doing by worrying about what they doing? Unless we doing the doing for a righteous reason. Who knows? But some stuff is just too much. It is just too much, honey. So taking, oh Lord, I got to do something about this. I got to get in the room for one night, honey. That's it, at least it. One night. Can we do that? Can somebody tap my GoFundMe today? Give me enough so I can get in a room so we can at least get do a whole body correct and cleanse. Where I can be in the shop for 2 hours and do what I need to do because baby, when you watch that video that's already in premiere mode for 5 o'clock, you gonna see exactly why I asked you for some help. I'm doing what I'm doing. It just ain't added up yet because I still got responsibilities on my own, and I know you got some too. I ain't forget about you. But what I got going on? Oh, child, I got to figure this out. Up there, go figurations. This is ridiculous. I ain't lying. This is ridiculous. Real bad. Today, today is 17th. Today is my aunt's birthday. Happy birthday, aunt. Today is her birthday. I don't know how old she is. I know she in Florida. She ain't hit 50 yet, I don't think. Yeah, today is her birthday. But yeah, today the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 22, 24. Yeah, 8 more days. But the hair ain't a must. She covered up in the day, don't worry. But that would be nice. We'll bump the hair. I need me a nice old long shower. Do got a location where I can go to early in the morning for showers, but they be loaded, so I can't get in there. It just literally be an in and out, and that's a blessing. But I need an in and stay in for a minute so I can really get into it. Cause man, we ain't got into it in about to be 4 months. I don't think it's too much to ask for. I even had a cry out to God like, dang, is it too much to ask for me just to get a room for one night? Ain't like I'm really gonna get rest. I'm gonna be focused on trying to wash my behind properly. Cause you know them hours go by real quick. I'm going to get in, check in, and really have a schedule up in that bad boy, and then get out. But I'm trying. I just want to wash my eyes properly. I need to. I gotta expose. Don't be doing that, YouTube. Stop it. But yeah, whatever. I need somebody to let me look. Let's have a little fun. And don't you dare say no if you ain't gonna give. Then again, do it. Make me feel good.
Make me feel good. Wait a minute, how come I can't do that? Oh, I'm gonna give you some power because you do got the power, honey. You got the power to see me not get what I want. Mhm. Yes, it's available. So I did do right about waiting. Mm, it's coming on over. One should I warm up both of them? I might as well do both of them while I'm over there. Oh, stretch, girl, stretch. Come on, legs. Whew. Wait a minute, let me put this question on up here and get y'all excited real quick. Fine. Look, we're gonna have nose. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Engage. That's what we're doing. We're doing engagements. Here you go. Have fun with it. You got it. You win. You doing my last name says, honey. You doing my last name says. Boom, there it is. But can we get a cash in? Can you help me wash my own? Oh, for real. You gonna see in that. You stay tuned and watch that video for 5 o'clock, honey. Just see. I shocked my own self. I was like, girl, it's not you. Let's see, microwave. That's a long time. Let's hurry up so we don't take too long for the people. Okay, yep, it's empty. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I got one. It don't look too good the first boat right now, but I had. You'll see it if you do see it. If you come back and watch my little content, honey. I made me a little concoction. No, we're gonna do this one first. Let's do this one first. Okay. You good with the microwave? Okay, all right, good. Runny, do that one for 4. That made me a little concoction. I was like, okay, this good. But yes, you know you want to hit no, so just hit no. Come on, let's go. We got 17 people in the chat. Hey, 17. Oh, we got to put this back on my head. There we go. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do. See, there I go. Figure. I got to think about what I'm going to do. Do I want to keep my hair in, knowing darn well it needs to come out? It does need to come on now. I'm proud of myself. I am proud of myself. This is the longest that I've had main twist in my head. However, I was not able to show it off because the partner just was not cute to me. But I didn't held it in. It's been over a month. Definitely been over a month that I didn't had this in my head. In comparison to the last time I took my time and did them small mini twists and took them out within 2 weeks, girl, because I knew that I could do, I could do what I want to do because I was in a house. Now, we ain't in no house, so we got to, if you put it in, it got to stay in for a little minute, honey. But I want to do my hair. I can want and think all day. I'm just giving myself something to think about. I want to do my hair. I want to wash my hair. Like, I literally do need to wash it, but I ain't want to wash it because we no longer got the membership with the gym. That ended on yesterday. Actually ended, and I did not go back since I canceled it, which was on the 10th. Um, I can go to the free place, but the free place, everybody be there lined up. You can get there early. I'll be there before the time they say, but people still be lined up and they do it in order. So I won't be able to really wash my hair because it's a 2 hour time frame. 2 hours for the open showers and 2 hours for the open laundromat, the laundry and dryer. It just don't be giving. I be praying for the day, but let them miss a bath. That's bad. I be praying for it, but I got the
think about something to do. I just want to make sure that I stay up on my hygiene. And I've been doing the best that I can. I even got caught, I don't know how many times. Let me just say the people that told me, wash up in the sink. We can't do that because we get caught. The moment that we do that, let me say that as long as I be in the stall, don't nobody come in. But the moment I want to wash my tail, like really, here come the people when I'm smack dead in the daggone ish. And then it's one person to come in to see it. They monitor. Then they go back and tell the big dog. Then the big dog come back in and be nasty and say, "You can't do that." Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna get in gear. I'm gonna go. At least look at the fact I'm not walking up in here stinking. At least look at the fact I am trying to care for myself. Thank you for owning and not owning the business and putting your foot down. Dang that, so people get on my nerves. I even get on my nerves, honey. I've been getting on my nerves since these last four. Oh, they're playing tag. That's how I do get my joy watching dead on squirrels play tag. That's what they be doing to me. Running after one another. Running after, and the snow is starting to finally melt, but then get what we got more snow coming on the way. And I think this one is going to be a higher accumulation and the temperature is going to be cooler. What was, if I'm not mistaken, last night hit 12 degrees. And if it wasn't 12 degrees, it felt like 12 degrees. It was one of them on the map. But think about it, 12 degrees with these little layers. Ain't nobody worse die. Extra hypothermia, literally frostbite. My hands was even red this morning through the two pairs of gloves that I had on. I did a little video of me, doing an ASMR, putting my stuff on. I could have recorded more, but I wanted to be in a short time, as short as this time span it could be. Man, it was cold, and I cried. And then it was so cold, the tears froze. Well, it stopped. I said, girl, at least I still got emotions, but you don't need to fucking cry. Although I don't be, it's not intentional. It just be happening because I be like, I'm really still in disbelief. I'm really out here. And then I really got folk to be watching me and being nasty. But I get it. I look at the fact I got to be chosen. Because if I won't, when I won't, I had people lying with me. So that's the only way I can get through it living like that. I was called for something. Just don't know why I was called to go through this. And then every time I feel like I'm breaking, making a little breakthrough, here we go. A rejection. Thought I had a job. Went on the funk. I mean, went on the interview. Interview lasted like 40 minutes. I'm like, okay, but that's good. They showing me what to do, whatever. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Under the next interview, I'm gonna have to leave my bags outside the building. Do not take the book bag in with me. Do not take that bag in with me because I could be thinking wrong. I may be playing victim or whatever the case may be, but I'm thinking it got to be that because what else can it be? We do very well in interviews. We even make we do very well, but ain't nothing no job yet. No yet, and that part is what be pissing me off. That be pissing me off real bad, real bad. And then take it back. I need to watch the video. Stop trying to figure it out yet, cause when I figure it out, girl, we still stuck like shit. But I'm still living in part of my blessing. Well, no, my prayer. I pray for something, and I'm actually living in it, and I'm not mad about it. But it's like, can we, I'm working with my hands here. Like, it ain't enough though. I gotta really put it in the work. We gotta put in the work because we done been gone for a while, especially on this platform with this channel. I gotta put back in the work and try to get back with better than what I was on another channel. I'm thankful that he put me back on the map quickly. Just had to get through August. I gotta get through the damn look. If I get through the dirt, I might be alright. Then if I continue to pray for our stupid president, hopefully somebody come his way and tell him to reverse them damn loans back. That's my biggest issue. Everything else can come. But if I get them student loans out the way, man, shit. That'll be amazing. This one is gonna be. That would be amazing. Can't believe my dumb chair went to school for I don't know how many things. They ain't come out with no damn degree. Dummy. Dumb boy. I'm done. We done, girl. We done. She's ready. Don't stir too hard, please. Thank you. Oh, oh, oh. So what we got here is shit right here. What is that condition? Let me show you. Hold on. Some creamed greens, spinach and kale in a rich creamy sauce. So in my mind, what this is some spinach artichoke dip without the artichoke. Boom. What that is, Kanisha? Mmm. It's some queso cheese, but I had added guacamole up in it. You will see a YouTube short coming when I do upload it. And this is good actually. This don't look good because I honestly added too much water up in it and said either add milk or water. I added what I had, water, and I did not know what 1/4 was. Definitely do not know how much 1/4 is, and I added entirely too much. But that's why I added the avocado up in it to make it a little thicker, and it did what I needed for it to do. When I tell you, as I said, it don't look good. It look like some daggone soup, but baby, bump how it looks. It tastes good, and we ain't got no salt added, and I ain't got no seasoning. Period. In general, the seasoning, the works is gone. Didn't feel like using my feet to go to work to get no more. So I'm just gonna be eating what I do eat without seasoning. But I do got seasoning within these saltine yellow corn chips. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Make sure my cheese is lifted. That could have been warm some more. Darn it. I know this gonna need some flavor, but baby, chips gonna have to do it. Chips is gonna have to do it. Smell good though. Okay, this is kind of sweet. Oh, okay. I had to go back to the microwave, I believe. But try not to hog it. Let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Mm, it's a little sweet. Y'all like ever had sweet greens and collards before? I did from somebody's house, and I was like, it wasn't bad though. It was just different. I'm used to savory greens. It got that flavor. I got to go back to the wave. Let me make sure it's actually hot. Cause yeah, I can't enjoy this like that. I mean, I could, but it's not gonna hit the way I want it to hit. But I don't need that to happen. I caught a deal, and the bag was actually full. Okay, versus paying how much was about a name brand. Well, it's still a name brand, but whatever. It was a name brand bag. I was not about to pay no $6.59 for no bag of chips. No. So when I seen these, there was two left on the shelf. I grabbed it. It's gonna be all right. And then I even see this. I said, this looks good. When I do get somewhere to be able to do this, look at that. I like stuff like that. But an egg on top, I ain't never seen that done before. Look at that. And then this one right here, girl, that's the idea for some of y'all to hook up. Do like some pizza chip chiladas to put an egg on top. And then can't go wrong with that one. And see how terrible y'all is? See, this is how the universe works. So y'all, so the majority of it is, we ain't gonna do it anyway, so we ain't gonna vote. Ooh, there it go. Back straight. All right, let's go back. Anywho's, I'll be back. Think about whether or not you want to help me. I just want to wash my ass and lay on a comfy bed for once in 4 months. I'm so glad that did not fall off the table. I'm so glad. Anyways, I'm about to go ahead and enjoy my little lunch, honey. Let me take a bite for you on camera. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. This is some good queso. Stay tuned so you can see if you got a Harris Teeter in your area and if they sell it. I'm telling you to try because you ain't got to add nothing. Just make sure that you mix it right. Add the correct amount of milk or water. And then if you like avocado, I put 2 whole avocados in here.
Mm-hmm. Good to me. And it might be good to you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the live stream, have a personal conversation with YouTube by hitting that like button before you make your way out. If you're coming in, if you're coming in, well, whatever. Thanks for being here. See you when I see you. And then think about that. Come on, help us sister out. Help us sister out and pray for me to get it right. Okay? All right. With an A, not an E. With an A only.